Safety first, because we gotta feed the future. Which apparently starts down here. At least the lights turn on. Feed the pit. Where is the pit and what are we going to feed it? That would be the pit. That would be a big red orb. I'm quite excited at this potential already. This is the manual duck workbench. So if I hold left click, the wheel turns and we manually create a duck. But then we take the duck and place it over the hole. And then we let it go and it inserts itself into the hole. Never to be seen again, $1. It also just made a happy sound when that happened, so it clearly likes eating ducks. So we're going to feed the hole many ducks. In fact, today we're putting as many things as we can into a single hole. I can throw the duck. I don't know why it's not throwing it, but I can move it forward and back. We'll just manually carry them one by one. There is some physics involved. That's interesting. We can play a little golf while we're here. And got him. Actually works better than you'd think. There's also a combo at the top. I just threw those two in a row, and the combo seems to have liked it, so we got a $1 bonus. Hiya. Not gonna lie, my aim is pretty good. This is also as fast as I can walk, which makes this super, super fun. Whoops. Well, we could obviously use some combo to get some extra money real quick. Then we'd have to spawn a bunch of ducks. I'm going to go ahead and guess that this Star Wars looking terminal is where we get our upgrades. We can sprint for $10. Oh, maybe we have to unlock throw for $5. Why would we want to jump? Some of these upgrades seem weird. I didn't see there was other options. Hopefully now we can throw, and I've already got something of an idea. Imagine if we make like a bit of a duck volcano, but leave this side open. It would act sort of like a funnel. We could throw the ducks over there and they would funnel through the volcano hole into the real hole. Or maybe I'm just a dreamer. We'll know soon enough. We also need to investigate. We can't actually throw that far. Was hoping it'd be a little bit more than that. We can get them close with that. Maybe we'll make a stockpile of ducks right there, and then we'll decide what to do with them. I'm just glad we don't have to pay for these. I don't know who's paying for these materials, but it's not us. I think we'll have the option to upgrade our throw ability later too, which would maybe make my volcano strategy more viable. That one almost rolled in. Well, if we want a good combo, we gotta knock a bunch in at or near the same time. So we'll go ahead and stage some. You know, I'm envisioning a large pile of ducks in my future. It's not where I thought this day would take me, but it's a good day when you have a mountain of ducks. Okay, we gotta investigate how strong a single duck is. Oh, that's actually quite strong. Everyone in the hole. You two get in the hole. Ooh, it's so glowy. The hole really likes that. Combo 12. So I think we got $12, $66 total. That's almost too easy. At least I think so. Sprint? Yeah, we kind of want sprint. I don't want crouch. Luck. What does luck do? Can I have an explanation for anything? 1% chance for enhanced quality products. Corporate chaos theory applied. I like the sounds of that. There's also some tools, like a box. What does a box do? It carries around 10 ducks. I don't know if I want that. There's ducks, there's crowns, bears, and effigies. Duck craft speed and duck craft value. I want both of these. Making the ducks worth $3 probably also is something we want. There is also combo upgrades and some other tools we can't get yet. But I spent all my money and we can sprint. Now we can do whatever we want. I think these should be being made a little bit faster. I'm pretty sure I got that upgrade. They're worth more. That much I know. I get so excited about the options. I forgot to pay attention to which options I actually got. So I'm pretty sure we'll be able to make a giant mountain of ducks. And I'm pretty sure we'll also be able to make a combo that could probably be a pretty big number. Hopefully break the game. Kind of got another idea too, since combos are clearly the way to do this. It's going to involve a little bit of careful planning and movement, which I'm clearly very good at. Basically, we'll place one more there and one there, and then hopefully I can throw some ducks over that way, and they, at the very least, won't go anywhere near it. Right, I forgot how weak my throw was still. Oh, that one actually made it all the way in, $3. All right, well, apparently they roll like eggs. That one also went in. Clearly, my duck barrier isn't high enough yet. Once we get a little higher, the ducks should not roll over them. Like, I already feel a lot better about my barrier. Okay, I don't want to crash. I'm going to end up crashing the whole thing in. But if we just got $80, whatever it was, from having that small combo, now that we have higher quality ducks, we can get a lot more money for our next combo, especially if we get a big one. Okay, we're going to test our duck wall. You go over there. Is that going to work? That'll work mostly for now. We are working harder, not smarter. We got another nice little pile of ducks. We'll throw them in the appropriate direction. They'll make it there or they won't. We'll clean them up later. Actually, with just a little flick upwards, we can launch them much further. The physics in this game are pretty loose. Did not mean to get that one in. We'll use our tools to our advantage. We're going to get them all set up nice and close. That way they all just slide on in. Can I push them? Oh, I can. Sort of. Okay, the ducks have the power to block me. But if I go like this, we can start sliding. Okay, we need this one first. Get in there. You go in there. You go in there. Everyone in the hole. More ducks. It's actually going to get a bit messy trying to get these all. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in my mouth. Get in the hole. Yeah, combo's going up. Look at the money already. 341 before the combo's even registered. That was still only a 14 combo, really? It felt so much bigger. That felt like it took forever. Okay, so the combo bonus doesn't grow. The duck base saw you did, but combo bonus you gotta upgrade independently. So we'll get a bonus amplifier to try and work on that little problem. We'll increase our duckcraft speed. We can't spit those out fast enough. I'm gonna try a $150 box while we're at it, which drops from the sky. How is this supposed to work? Do the ducks spit right in there? Hold on. Where does that land? Right there. Okay, that makes sense. That's why there's a big X there. Can I... What is the box supposed to do? Isn't it supposed to carry ducks? Oh, is it upside down? Yeah, it's upside down. There we go. So now we should be able to spit the ducks straight in there. Mostly. Perfect. It's not an exact science, but I'm not exactly a scientist. The box is full. We're going to stage this one here to help with my combo. Most of the ducks immediately fell out of the big box, at least the ones that were over the top, but to be fair, we were over capacity. So we'll just flick them on over there. So is this going to work the same way where I can just sort of dump it on in? Yeah, that seems to work. We get... Oh, I lost the combo there. I maybe need to extend that a little bit more. But there's another easy $235 plus that. I've got an idea. This might be stupid. I'm going to buy another level 2 box because I'm kind of wondering, like, if I could just... Because I can rotate these, I could set it up sort of like impact for the ducks to shoot them towards the hole naturally. Is that a bad idea? Is that going to work? I did see there was like a thing so I could like lock the tools in place or something, so that might also work. I kind of got it going. It's really hard to make that sit nicely because the bottom feels heavy. So I put it in the wrong place, but it looks like it somewhat might actually work. You know, once we get enough ducks sitting here, they'll start rolling the right way. They don't go very far either, do they? They're spitting out at a pretty good pace though. My idea clearly isn't working, but I'm just going to keep going with it for now because it's easier to just sit here and spin the wheel. At this point, this is actually make it harder because most of the ducks are bouncing either back towards me or going into the box anyway. My next idea is, can I actually use the box to move the ducks? Oh, I can. Oh, okay, so we basically have a bulldozer on our team now. Is this a good idea or a bad idea? We're kind of losing all the ducks along the way. Can I throw the whole thing in? Does it come back? Nope, that was expensive. Oh, it did come back. Okay, good. I need to come up with a new strategy because this one doesn't work. I guess if I made enough trips back and forth, like the ducks are just going to get closer no matter what. And like the more there are, the more they like push against each other. But I can't really come up with a good way to do this yet. Maybe if I put it this way, I can scoop up the ducks. That actually sort of works. Accidentally got one in the hole. Well, we're going to have lots of ducks going in the hole this time, hopefully without breaking a combo. I think we're about set up enough so we can sort of start pushing some of the ducks in. This isn't going to be very efficient. They're going though. We got to get some in like right now. Oh, we lost the combo. Okay, my sweeping motion gets a lot of ducks in at once, but it's going to make like multiple combos instead of one big one, which will still be plenty of money. We have over $1,000. You know what? You can just respawn over there. Well, let's see what else we can buy. I think I'm going to buy luck for $500. That's got to be worth it. 1% chance for enhanced duck. I'm going to get a time extension for the combos. That's only $100 to begin, and it will help us. We also have an option to link consecutive combos within 2 seconds. So like in the case of what we just did, we probably would have linked 3 or 4 combos together, and that would have been better for us. Well, let's make another pile of ducks. You know what? Maybe the boxes will still work. At least if I can move the full box worth of ducks each time, I can make a pretty big pile that way anyways. But I want to see what a single box worth is. You know, what to throw the whole thing in there for now doesn't really matter. $101, 177 bonus. That's a pretty quick way to make a couple $100. I also didn't see under tools that you can get box, broom, fan, etc. Like we can get a fan for $200. That might actually be just the kind of thing we need. Yeah, it looks exactly like the kind of thing we need. Oh, so we turn it on and we can blow around like that. We can move all sorts of things in a hurry. Like a leaf blower. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, we got all sorts of options now. It's a little unreliable compared to just picking them up and dropping them in. But if there was, say, a backstop, like a big box or two, then the duck should hit the boxes and roll into the hole. We can also apparently just leave it on and leave it running. Oh, so that's actually launching the ducks quite a ways. Actually, some of those are in the right direction. So with a little extra fan and coaxing, I think we might actually get this fairly reliable. If we get a few more boxes as well, we can sort of funnel them in. Okay, it turns out the fan is very unreliable. It sends the ducks basically anywhere but the hole on average. But it's getting them closer for now, so we'll just make a big old stockpile of ducks somewhere over there and push them all in. We get like 1 in 15 of them to actually go in the hole. Well, there's one there to prove my point.
But look at the fun we're having.
There is a broom for $300. Sweeps scattered assets towards consumption zones, manual labor efficiency maximized. Okay. I'm not sure I love this. I think I could just use the boxes instead. This doesn't really seem to be any improvement over anything. It's too light. Unless I had the angle wrong, it's still probably too light. Definitely not really going to work that well. We'll try it for a second, but we're probably going to set up a system of fans. We did get a chain going that time, which gave us definitely some extra money because we got separate combos going. Basically, if we have enough ducks sitting around everywhere, we'll be able to chain combos and do all sorts of strange things. I don't know what happened, but the broom went flying that way, and that's fine. I don't really want the broom right now. I'm going to set up these sort of as deflectors on either side so that the fans will blow the ducks this way, and if they do happen to hit these instead of going in the hole, they'll get deflected in. I do want to rotate that just slightly so it's a little more there. Out come the ducks, and off they go. All right, well, they're still nowhere near accurate, but they're going roughly in the right direction. There's a more valuable duck. We haven't had one of those yet. Lucky duck, get in the hole. What are you worth? $30. That actually put us over 500, so now we can get higher craft speed. So now we can have high-speed ducks going. Oh, that's so much quicker. Yeah, oh, look at it. They're going right through the gap. I need more back catchers. They're bouncing right over the hole. We are actually getting enough in at this point, just due to raw numbers, that we have a combo going. And when the combo ends, a chain starts. So the chain went up to 2, now we're going to have a chain times 3. So we're actually making a lot of money in a hurry suddenly, thanks to just raw, stupid numbers. Okay, hold on. Let's let it go there. The combo will end, and yeah, we made another $500 in no time. We just need more back catchers. You can get a little box for $25. I need to see how big this is before I'm going to bother. Oh, that's actually even better. I just need to set a few at the back so it just stops the ducks from going right over the hole. I just went ahead and bought 5 of these. Just gotta put it just the right spot. It's foolproof. No ducks are getting past that, and I got more of those still. These ones are nice and wide, so we're gonna have a very big catching zone for these. Let's try it now to see if this actually helps or works against us. They're also bouncing against their own ducks. Yeah, so far that's actually working. They are getting funneled in there. Some of them might still manage to hop over the low boxes, but we'll get enough that it's not going to matter. Yeah, we're definitely losing more than I thought over the top, but I also have a solution for that naturally. We're up to a chain of 3. The combo's going up as well. The chain will end. We should get another one started if we get some ducks in the hole. We got over $1,000 now. All right, this is exceeding expectations. Okay, we're going to stop it there for a second. $1,500. The box is actually getting knocked out of place. And we'll just do a little bit of cleanup without knocking the boxes too far out of the way. No, we just got to stack up more boxes. So we'll buy this many. I can hear them crashing down. Oh, a duck auto machine. Produces 1 duck per 5 seconds. Yeah, okay. And then craft value is also going up. $538 left. Hell, the box is doing fantastic. I'm really starting to appreciate a good physics game. I got so many boxes that I feel obligated to use them at this point. Oh, wait, is this the auto crafter way over here? How far do you shoot these? Yeah, okay, you just produce ducks over there for a while. My wall is nearly complete. Now we got an impenetrable wall, so let's start sending out the ducks again, see how this works. This should be able to catch a lot more of them. I mean, it was doing a pretty good job before, now it's even better. Yeah, we have a very, very successful duck farm now. I think I want to set up another fan to the right that's going to catch the ducks that drift too far to the right. They don't really get very far to the left, but to the right they wander off once in a while. This is getting to the point where we're not actually breaking our combo anymore. This might actually be worse. I think we did there, so now we have a chain. Oh, there's a lucky duck down the hole too. So we're going to go ahead and stop that there because I can see an improvement. First, we got to extend our wall over on this side just a smidge. One more fan should get us going for now. Aside from that, we are going to upgrade our bonus amplifier for combos. And we're going to do that again to make sure we're making lots of money. What's a panel? We can buy a panel for $100. I probably should buy these things. Okay. Why would we want this? Don't know what this does. We'll set it over there. So I'm going to put this fan. Nope. Okay, didn't realize it would move the boxes too. Oh, man. It's painful being an idiot. And in trying to fix everything up, I'm just knocking more stuff into the hole at this point. I had such a good thing going, I just had to mess with it. I don't know what happened over on this side. I have no idea what's going on, but things are falling apart. Okay, let's try this again. I'm just going to put it more like here. I don't want to get too close to the boxes because it blows them very quickly. But that way we just hopefully catch any of the ducks that get too close and they'll either push in or push the rest of them in. They get a lot of force from there. That should work out super well. And we have a better combo multiplier now, so we should be able to launch these in a light speed. It looks like it's going to work out perfectly. The other fan's actually working too. It is catching the ones that are going straight to the right. Sometimes it's just pushing them right over top. Okay, that one moved the box. So if we launch the ducks into the boxes, that's also a problem. There's a glowy duck, so I could probably potentially use just fans instead of boxes altogether, because I'm pretty sure the fans can't move. We're up to chain of 4. Once the chain ends, I think we're going to make a lot of money. Or maybe the chain is live. It increases the current combo. I'm not sure that works. Let's let it go here. I need to see how that chain reacts. Oh, the boxes are falling in. That's not great. All right, the boxes are kind of bad. We might have to get away from the boxes. Oh, also this fan did fall over. I didn't even think that was possible. Okay, so let's move the crates out to the side for a bit. Just go ahead and toss them out there. Now we got room to work with again. Yeah, we'll buy a few more fans. Hopefully these work. Those are more expensive than I thought. So I'm going to set this fan a little further back because hopefully as that fan blows up, it catches it somewhere here and they'll fight in the middle till they go in the hole. And I'll try and do this with more fans. This is going to take a second to set up, so hopefully it works. Let's give a test duck. Okay, that one did actually go straight in. That might be a very good sign. Next fan setup, and it's also rocketing the ducks straight down the hole. Basically, I think with enough fans, we can accomplish anything we want. We can maybe use this fan a little bit to blow some of the ducks over there and clean up a big mess. Yeah, I do notice that these ducks aren't getting affected, but that's also kind of the point. I need the ducks that are bouncing past to get blown back, not past the hole, but into the hole. I think with that many fans set up, we're about ready to try. We'll at least give it a test run to see where the ducks are landing, and if this even works. It's very time consuming to set up this many fans. Hello, can you go ahead and work? Okay, where's that one gonna go? That one is outside of the hole. Okay, well, it's a numbers game anyway. We can launch them fast, so we should. Okay, so far, goodish. Not great. The boxes were actually better by quite a margin, it seems. But that's okay. The boxes blow away after a while anyway, so this is fine. We're still getting quite a few ducks down the hole, and there's a lucky duck. Yeah, plus we have so many sitting out around the world, if we ever do actually go clean these up, we'll make like $1 trillion. Our money jumped up to about $2,300, $2,400. The fan strategy is actually working pretty good overall. We're up to a chain times 7. Once we hit a chain number 8, the money went up again. If we could break it up to a chain number 10, that would be even better. We're up to $6,350. Oh, it did jump up to a chain number 9. That jumped us up to $9,000. So if it jumps every time the chain increases, we could just do this endlessly and in theory make like infinity dollars. Okay, we're going to break the chain at 10. We still have $13,000, so we're okay. I think we're okay to make our sprint better for $1,000. Our money jumped up to $17,000 also. For products, I don't really care about the auto machine right now. We need things like this. Mega patterns. What's a mega pattern? Unlock combo of combo bonuses. Detects patterns across multiple combos. Okay, whatever. Yeah, give me that. The next one costs $30,000. That's going to be worth a mega combo. After 100 items fed, activate mega mode for 70 items. All bonuses 2.5. Okay. There's a rhythm analysis. Consistent feeding timing detected. Perfect rhythm grants 15% multiplier. Okay. It's up to fate, really, at that point. There is an enormous mess of ducks. And there's also some magical ones over there, but that's okay. We're going to keep going here. We're going to launch them in, and hopefully our mega combos come into effect. I don't want to make it too much more efficient, because then we won't get chains anymore, I think. With this, the combo breaks every once in a while, just long enough for us to increase the chain. There's a yellow bar on the left that seems to be going up. I'm not sure what that corresponds to. Mega combo times 2.5. Escalation, each combo bigger than the last. $3,000 bonus. Okay. I'm not really sure what's happening at this point, but I'll take it. The chain jumped up to 9 now, so we jumped up to 16 grand. And there's 10. We just got an $8,000 bonus. We jumped up to $29,000. And the chain's up to 11, $45,000. They're all getting bigger as they go. And the combo triggered again. We got a $10,000 bonus. Okay, we're up to 60 grand in the bank now. And we did that very fast. Something actually managed to knock this one over. So now what do we spend all of our money on? Oh, luck actually. For $1,000, we get a 2% chance of better items and 3%. Now 4%, 50,000 for the next one. I should probably also increase like the bonus amplifier, 80% combo bonuses. Let's do that again. $1,200 seems really cheap. Chain combos. Chains decay slower, which isn't maybe actually a good thing, but we're going to do it anyway. We'll also get the diversity tracker, probably max level that because it's cheap. Probably also the rhythm tracker, that was $10,000 for the final upgrade. I guess I'll get a $10,000 sprint upgrade as well. That way we can really move around if we want to. But with the extra combos and everything, we should make a lot more money. Hopefully we can still get the chains. Hopefully our combos actually go to the point where they'll break. We might have actually ruined it. We had it so nicely set up for the chains, but we're getting mega combos in a hurry, so maybe this will actually work out better. Yeah, this might work out better anyway. Oh, we're still chaining anyway. Our system is reliable, yet unreliable enough to get us chains. We need more glowy ducks. More glowy ducks would really, really help us. I realized I can actually sort of manipulate the chain to break it when I want to. Like if I just let go for a second and start again, it will often break the chain. So then we bump it up to the next one. Just like that. Which basically means I can keep multiplying myself bigger. We got a mega combo, 2.5, chain 10. The chain is up to 11. We're going to stop and see if we can trigger chain 12. Just about had it there. We're being too efficient now. Chain 12 is here. Can we get chain 13? Oh, wait, we gotta get going again. We might have just lost it. Nope, we're good. 123,000. That's gonna be enough to get us some more glowy ducks for sure. Every chain is getting so big. That one's not even sticking on the screen, but I think it was 26,000 bonus. And the money's still going up, 190,000 so far. Mega combo, 2.5. Wait. Why is the hole so big? I didn't even notice it was getting... Wow, it's almost eating the fans. What happened? I was not at all paying attention, but certainly we have quite a big hole. It was clearly something to do with something here. Well, this is enhanced makeup protocols, lasts 90 items with 3 times multiplier reality bends. Okay. What's the next one? Costs 50,000. Ultimate Feeding Frenzy lasts 110 items with 3.5 times. This is one that costs 30,000. Larger bonuses for detected meta patterns. Okay. And again. Oh yeah, I was going to upgrade luck. This is 50,000 for the next upgrade. But I think it means we have a 5% chance of getting the higher quality ducks. And it also shouldn't be hard to make a little more money now because of all of our extra combos, and we can't miss the hole at this point. I don't know if we even need the backcatcher fans anyway. The hole is so big that the ducks are pretty much guaranteed to go in there. And the combo still manages to break. I'm not sure how, but it does. Sometimes the ducks still miss the hole, even though it's that big. Oh, we got 2 glowy ducks in a row. There's my mega combo 3.5 times. I just heard something move. The hole actually looks like it got bigger. I physically heard it that time, but the hole is literally right there now. I think that was the sound of the hole eating some of the boxes and then probably landing back on the ground. Oh, there's one of our fans. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Oh, I see what's happening. The fans are finally falling into the hole, which means they're spitting out over here. So we're going to go ahead and turn these off and throw them over there. You know what would be really funny? I wonder if this is going to work, because the fans can blow the fans. So obviously you turn them on, you throw them in the hole. They'll both land and start blowing each other around very chaotically. Except for that one. We'll turn you on. Well, wait, what? What is this? What? Did I do something wrong? 3. It gave me a warning. But since the hole is getting so big, we can go ahead and, yeah, just start turning fans on, and they're still blowing each other around and constantly fall in the hole, and then they'll land and blow each other around there, and hopefully this turns into complete chaos. I guess if they land face down, they don't really blow each other, but you see what I'm getting at? What I need above all else are fans. $200 each. I hear them raining. We could buy a lot for 150,000. My ears hurt. I realized there's a faster way to do this. I can just use my auto clicker. The game's not gonna love that. No, it is not. I had to abandon the auto clicker at $50,000. Let's see if we can turn around and see what we've created. That's better. Just give the game a second to catch up with itself. They're still rendering in. Might have been too many fans. I pressed F to turn one on and the volcano erupted. Alright, let's turn more of these on. We're just going to press F a whole bunch. The game is going to go very, very slowly and give up on us probably very soon. But for now, we are distributing the fans properly. The game is starting to make very strange sounds. But we should be getting a lot of fans in the hole, and therefore a lot regenerating, and a lot more therefore blowing around and going back down in the hole. If we made money on fans, we'd be rich now. Yeah, it seems to actually be working. There's lots of fans constantly flying around because they're landing and blowing off each other and going everywhere. Do you think my supervisor is impressed with me yet? Oh, look at that. The frame rate's back. Okay, perfect. So we'll just clear a little bit of space and we can go back to putting ducks in the hole. It's going to be pretty hard to miss the hole at this point. That's probably good enough. All right, morons. Get down there. The game is not loving this. I can't make the thing go. I actually can't create any ducks. There is a big pile over there I could work with. All right, we'll turn that around and wait, that didn't work at all. Okay, go. Ducks go. There we go. That's better. Off you go. Somewhere near the hole. Okay, my fan is completely borked. Yeah, I give up. I'm really mad that this isn't working anymore. I'm scared to reload because I'm not sure this is going to load back in. But I guess all I can do is try. Okay, we loaded back in. We did start in the elevator, but we do have $54,000, so I think the game is going to be okay. We're not. Do we still have all of our upgrades? Yeah, we still have all of our upgrades. It just took away all of our items, which is probably good. we did have a few too many fans, if I'm being honest. Oh, and we're able to produce ducks again. And it looks like from this angle, they will go directly into the enormous hole. So we'll set them free. I wouldn't mind some lights, though. If you guys wanted to turn the lights on at any point, feel welcome. Well, since I don't have anything else to really spend my money on currently, we're going to upgrade the auto machine and let it make a nice pile. We're also going to give ourselves the ability to jump. That gets really expensive. Also more throwing power. Sticky tools. I feel like sticky tools would have helped earlier with the boxes. I think we could have locked them in place. Oh, it's doing this again. Nope, never mind. We're good. Down the hole we go. I do think the hole is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm not sure what's triggering it. It might be the mega combo thing. Before I know it, the hole is going to start eating us. Perfect rhythm. Somehow. We got a $13,000 bonus. We're back over 100 grand again. The mega combo thing just happened again. I think the hole got bigger, but I've been staring at it for so long it's hard to tell. The last bonus we got from the chain or the combo was over 100 grand. There's a $125,000 bonus for the perfect rhythm. We got another mega combo, and again the hole feels like it's closer by now, but it's like watching paint dry. I really don't know when it moves. We're officially over $1 million. So the bonuses go as high as $125,000, but they don't really seem to be increasing anymore. Oh wait, that one was $306,000. I'm really not sure what that's dependent on, but we're up to about $2 million. Okay, now it's up to $441,000. It felt like they weren't getting bigger. So every time that goes off, I think the hole gets bigger because the hole is right on my doorstep now. Okay, $516,000 bonus. I really don't understand what's happening, but I'll allow it. We'll just keep going. Ducks in the hole. The bonus is now jumped up to 800 grand. Maybe it's because of the rhythm, because it's a pretty steady rhythm. Like the ducks hit the ground once and go into the hole. They're pretty consistent overall. Like that bonus is for $1,182,000. So we're over $10 million. Our chain is up to 44 times. The ducks just barely touch the ground before they get launched into the hole. The chain is up to 50. Some of the ducks are blowing straight into the hole. That's a $4,750,000 bonus. There's a $6 million bonus. It suddenly dawned on me that I'm not sure why I'm doing this anymore. But the ducks are no longer touching the ground. The fan blows them straight down the hole. We've officially hit $100 million. So that's pretty fun. Oh yeah, that's also maybe going to give us some extra money at the end. Well, I guess for $100 million, we're going to upgrade a slide. I'm a little confused as to why we need things like a slide, but luck can go all the way up, I think. Wow, that was really expensive. These could go up. I wonder if this would have made a difference this whole time. But pretty sure we've sufficiently ruined the game. What happens if we go in the hole? There is a bottom. Not like that. Well, you don't really get to pick. Oh, now we're just going to auto-spawn forever into the hole, aren't we? This could be a problem. I think we can have some fun with this one.
Once the full game comes out.